Welcome to Movie Health Community, the internet's #1 source for health warnings at the movies. Keep in mind, nothing posted by Movie Health Community is medical advice, nor has it been reviewed by medical professionals. I'm going to level with you guys. I probably could have gotten this review out yesterday, but I was not in a good headspace yesterday. To sum it up, Florida sucks. My AC in this room sucks. I've got an old neck injury that's acting up and a persistent cough. And coughing makes the neck injury worse, and sleeping makes the neck injury worse. So I am not sleeping well either. The Creator is the new Gareth Edwards sci-fi epic, the director of Rogue One, bringing us an original story. Now the first question to Movie Health Community is this movie safe? The answer is, it's not. It really isn't. This movie uses a lot of rapid laser fire, like machine guns with lasers. And these are almost exclusively used in nighttime settings. So those lasers are lighting up the entire environment, creating a really bad strobe effect. And they use it a lot. In scenes that don't have that, they're using police car strobe lights, the red and blue, and they use that a lot. And just these effects are in so much of this movie that unfortunately I cannot recommend it for photosensitive audiences. We've had to give this movie a 10 out of 10 for flashing lights. A lot of the camera work is handheld in this movie, but it never shakes violently. There are some scenes at high speeds, some scenes at very, very extreme heights. As for mental health warnings, the biggest warning I have is that acts of genocide are undertaken in this movie, and also that grief is a very central part of this movie. Now, is The Creator any good? Yes, it was excellent. It is another case of very honest marketing. If you see the trailers and feel like you want to see that movie, you want to see that movie. There's a lot of deep discussion about what makes humanity, what gives someone rights, and that's approached really well in this movie. Allison Janney, where did she come from playing such a villain role? Like a serious villain role. She was really good in this. I love seeing this kind of subgenre that's starting to pop up of John David Washington in high-concept sci-fi movies, with Tenet and now The Creator. This movie did feel really original, but at the same time, it uses the framework of other sci-fi classics. And I feel surprised when I'm calling Blade Runner, I, Robot, and Logan sci-fi classics, because this takes the best out of all of those movies. If you felt like I, Robot was lacking in some way, like not being interesting in the second hour, as nearly as interesting as it was in the first hour, that's how I feel about I, Robot. The Creator does a good job scratching that itch for the entire time. There were a lot of discussions about whether the ending of Rogue One worked, because Rogue One took such a limited time and didn't seem to focus very much on making you care about the characters. The Creator definitely makes you care about the characters. So it sounds like Gareth, at least the impression I get is that Gareth Edwards took the criticisms he got for Rogue One and applied them very hard to The Creator. And then the ending of this movie was probably one of my favorite endings of any movie this year. The pieces for this ending are set up so well, and the way they pull it off is just perfect. I'm going to give The Creator an A. So if you're not photosensitive, definitely check this movie out. Thank you so much to all of our viewers on Tumblr and Facebook, and of course this YouTube channel. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment if you've got anything to add, especially if you disagree with anything that's been said here. We love hearing from people who disagree. Extra special thanks to our patrons over on our Patreon page, whose names are scrolling across the screen right now. Thank you so much. You guys make all of this possible. And as always, stay safe at the movies. Just so I can see how this looks later.